I often find it very difficult to describe Mo. It's this intangible thing that you couldn't plan out in advance. It has to do with these magical moments that just happen when the audience is on, the band is on, everybody's communicating, and you almost get to this point of telepathy where everybody can sort of anticipate the next move, and it builds and builds and builds, and the audience is feeding off of it, and the band is feeding off the audience.
Sometimes it's really extremely magical, and it doesn't seem like we have any control over it whatsoever. We could take this song that was ingrained in our heads, and we could actually make it different every night. We could make it different for ourselves, which spills over into the audience, and I think that's part of the dynamic.
It started out originally in Buffalo in the dorms with me and Chuck. I didn't even play an instrument, and Chuck played guitar. I didn't like going to class, so I just started teaching myself how to play guitar. Rob and I were playing acoustic guitars together, just kind of like goofing around when we were in college. Learned a bunch of cover tunes and played at a Halloween party, and that was the start of everything. We started writing our own goofy songs, and the more we did it, the more we liked it.
None of us had any intention on making a career out of this whatsoever. This was something we did. Everybody just kind of played together, and it was just a love of live music and going out and playing.
It's a cross-section of a lot of genres of music. It's rooted in just guitar rock.
We've been put in this jam band genre, which I guess we are because we do a lot of improvisational rock. But it's more rock and roll, you know. We have influences of jazz and influences of country and influences of bluegrass and influences of punk, whatever. But it's mostly rock and roll.
Well, we're a rock band, but we tend to stretch things out. We're not going to play the same songs every night. In fact, you could see us 5 or 6 nights in a row and you won't hear the same song.
We used to fight over who had to sing, basically. None of us wanted to sing in the band. And so we just would stretch out our original songs longer and longer to kill time, and then, you know, that's basically how we ended up being a jam band.
We wanted to be able to play any and all kinds of music that inspired us and that we found entertaining or amusing, you know, but somehow make it uniquely Mo.
Occasionally the whole band will move together like a school of fish, you know. That's really exciting for us because it's kind of like ESP, because we're not charting all this stuff. We're saying here's point A, here's point B, anything goes in the middle.
And that's what keeps it exciting for us. That's what keeps it exciting for the fans.
We definitely play off the energy that the crowd gives, so part of our improvising has to do with the interaction between the crowd, what they're sort of giving off, and it's like this whole synergy that's happening.
I'm amazed at how many people I know by name. Like how many people I can look out on a crowd and I actually know their name. It's incredible. They're everywhere. We've been to England and there have been people in England. There are people who have come to Japan to watch us play, and that blows me away.
I love our fans. We have the greatest fan base in the world. The music was the thing that everybody came for in the first place, but I'm really starting to get the feeling now they're just coming to be with each other now, and the music is like a bonus. But it's really just a big party, chance for friends to get together, and, you know, and the music is there also.
They want to see us take a chance. They want to see us do something different every night. And that's what we try to do for our own enjoyment and for the greater good, you know. That's kind of what we've evolved into.
I would like to see it continue for another 15, 20 years. And I think we'll continue to make good music, try to break some ground in whatever way we can, make a lot of people happy.
We've been doing it for 15 years, and it's always progressed, regardless of how slow or quickly it happens. We'll get as far as we can get, and we'll play as long as we possibly can.
The songs evolve as we evolve as people, and you have different feelings and thoughts that go into them as you grow, or digress, or whatever.
I couldn't be happier. I get to play guitar for a living right now. You know, I'm doing what I love.
Let's make a movie, people.